Good morning.
Good morning.
So, how much do I have to pledge this year? I'm so glad Suzanne Stroop isn't in the front row today to hear this speech. If you're like me, when you get this question during stewardship season, you get this inner groan going on. The whole question of money is kind of uncomfortable in the context of the church. This year, maybe you wonder whether inflation at Christmas will leave you anything to contribute. Maybe you don't want to have to do math and figure out what 10% is of your salary. Is that before taxes? Is that after taxes? Maybe you let out a deep sigh with your head falling back. However, this season I'm trying a new approach for myself, and I hope it will inspire you also. One of my dear friends last year was having a really difficult time struggling with her overwhelming schedule and all the tasks she was required to complete each day. The overpowering sense of have to sent her to a place of dread and anxiety most minutes of the day. One morning as she prayed, it occurred to her that her misery could simply be due to a wrong perspective. Most of us have heard the adage, you can't change or control what happens to you, only how you react to it. In that same vein, she decided she would try to change her perspective by viewing her day from a place of gratitude. So she replaced every scheduled have to with the words get to see if it would help. I get to wake up early every morning and see the sunrise. I get to go grocery shopping with plenty of money at a store with 1 million options. I get to drive 4 kids to and from school each day and learn about the people they are becoming. I get to run because my body was wonderfully made and carries me along in my safe neighborhood. I personally can attest that this really does work and may even make you chuckle. Like when you get to go for a tooth extraction or you get to go for a colonoscopy. Secondly, I was reading last week that in 2021, Americans spent on average over $12,000 per person for healthcare-related expenses. It's a tremendous number, and it's just for 1 year. And it got me thinking, we are willing to pay this exorbitant amount every year in the hopes of ensuring our privilege of life on this earth for as long as possible. A term we know is relatively short and limited. So why is it so hard to invest in our own spirit and the souls of others, all of which will endure for considerably longer, hopefully forever? If you have given before, you already learned that your stewardship investments pay all kinds of incredible returns and amazing blessings, sometimes even tangible ones. And that's just here during our relatively short and limited lifetime. We can all recount the ways that St. Mary's has and continues to contribute to each one of us physically, emotionally, and most importantly, spiritually. This only happens because of the generous people serving the Lord, making the investment of talent, time, and treasure. This year, maybe you get to share your gift of teaching or singing or comforting. This year, maybe you get to spend a few hours helping with administrative duties in the St. Mary's office. Maybe this year you get to keep a South Arlington neighbor's heat on during a frigid January. Maybe this year you get to further a new parishioner's faith journey. God's wonderful possibilities are endless. So this year, my new question is, how much do I get to give this year? Thanks.